Everyone, welcome back to a new post today, and let's continue with the important points that you need to keep track for September 6th for upcoming UPSC Civil Services examination of 2025. And the very first is about the second Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference, now being hosted by the Ministry of Civil Aviation along with the International Civil Aviation Organization, and the Delhi Declaration was adopted. Let me tell you that the Ministry of Civil Aviation is implementing a very important program called as UDAN, that is Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, and the Delhi Declaration was adopted here at the second Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference in New Delhi, and India is set to achieve the goal of having 350 to 400 airports by 2047. Now, International Civil Aviation Organization is a special agency of United Nations which coordinates principles and techniques of international air navigation along with planning and development of international air transport to ensure safety and orderly growth of the sector. It is headquartered in Quebec in Canada, and it adopts standards and recommendations regarding air navigation, its infrastructure, flight inspection, prevention of unlawful interference, and facilitation of border crossing procedures for international civil aviation. It defines protocols for air accident investigation that are followed by the transport safety authorities in the countries that sign the Convention on International Civil Aviation, which is implemented by this organization. And the Air Navigation Commission is a technical body of the International Civil Aviation Organization. India is a signatory to the Convention of International Civil Aviation. And the next most important issue is with regard to retail inflation, also called as Consumer Price Index inflation. It tracks the changes in the retail prices of the goods and services which households purchase for the daily consumption. Now, the CPI monitors retail prices at certain levels for particular commodities, price movements of goods and services at the rural and the urban areas and along the all India levels as well. The change in the price index over a period of time is referred to as CPI based inflation or retail inflation, which is an anchor to the RBI to track the inflation in the country, and also includes a range that is from +2 to 6 of the 6% within the 6% limit. So this is what the range of the Monetary Policy Committee of the RBI keeps in track, and also keeps track of CPI to measure the inflation in the country. Generally, CPI is used as a macroeconomic indicator of inflation, as a tool by the central bank and government for inflation targeting, along with inspecting of price stability and deflator in the national accounts as well. It is also helping in understanding the real value of salaries, wages and pensions, and also purchasing power of the nation's currency. It also regulates the rate. So based on the inflation, we have the increase in the value of the nation's currency and also decrease in its value as well. CPI also, the inflation also affects the imports and the exports as well, and the rate of interest in the banking sector. It is one of the most important statistics to ascertain economic health, and generally is based on the weighted average of the price of commodities in a basket. It basically gives an idea of the cost of living standard that can be purchased by the currency of the country. Now, recently, Sitaram Yechuri, a noted politician and a parliamentarian of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, passed away. So, this Communist Party of India, Marxist, is the largest Communist Party of India. It is in terms of membership and also electoral seats. It was formed in 1964 when it broke away from CPI, and it was founded by Nambu Diripad in 1964. And the 16th Finance Commission was news because it is visiting states, and the states have made recommendations with regard to increase in the devolution of the percentage of taxes from 42% to 50%, and also doing away with the cesses which are not shared between the centre and the state. So the 16th Finance Commission will start to function from April 1st, 2026. Article 280 of the Constitution speaks about the Finance Commission. It lays down the modalities for setting up of a Finance Commission every 5 years by the President of India at the center and by the governor at the state level to make recommendation for the distribution of the net proceeds of taxes between the center and the states, allocation between the states of the respective share of the proceeds of the taxes, grants and aids and revenues of the states, and measures needed to supplement the resources of the panchayat during the award period. The 15th Finance Commission was constituted in 2017. It made recommendations covering 6 years from 2020 up to 2025 and 26. And Kazan was in news. Now, Kazan is a place in Russia. So, the 2024 BRICS Summit is going to be held in October in Kazan in Russia. Let me tell you, the first BRICS Summit was held in St. Petersburg. And Kanji Bidesh Limited, or Kabul, is a joint venture a company between 3 government enterprises, that is the National Aluminium Company, NALCO, Hindustan Copper Limited, and the Mineral Exploration and Consultancy Limited, in the ratio of 40, 30 and 30 under the Ministry of Mines. The Government of India formed this company to ensure assurance of critical and strategic minerals and mineral security of the nation. Kabul was incorporated in 2019 under the Companies Act of 2013, and its authorized capital is 500 crore, paid up capital is 100 crore, and equity investment by 3 promoters of JVC, that's the Joint Venture Committee of NALCO, Hindustan Copper Limited, and the Mineral Exploration and Consultancy Limited. And hydrogen is being touted as an emerging fuel now. The railways is going to launch the first train based on hydrogen fuel next year. Hydrogen is a clean fuel because when it burns, it only releases water. Hydrogen can be produced from a variety of domestic sources like natural gas, nuclear power, biomass, renewable power like solar and wind, and these quantities make it very attractive fuel for option for transportation, electricity generation. We also have a national hydrogen mission at the center, and it can be used in cars and houses and portable power and also many other applications as well. Hydrogen is an energy carrier that can be used to store, move and deliver energy produced from other sources as well. And today hydrogen fuel is being produced through many methods. Most common methods used today are natural gas reforming, that's the thermal process, electrolysis. Other methods include solar driven and biological process. So these are some of the important points that I thought I should be sharing for you for September 6 for the upcoming UPSC preliminary examination. If you did find them helpful, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. And I shall see you tomorrow in September 7th. Most important points that you need to keep track for the UPSC examination preliminary state. And until then, it's very happy learning.